at me, Hubert. Give me your all.
Of course, Your Majesty. Especially as you will likely tear me apart if I refuse.
I am sure you could pick stronger opponents. But here goes everything.
Stronger than you? Who do you expect me to call on? Count Burgleys? How this takes me back. I'm so glad you're here with me, Petra.
Yes, it is good that we were meeting. I am having gratitude for our friendship.
I will be whatever you want me to be, Your Majesty. Your shield, your target, anything you desire.
Can we please just train normally?
You are so very easy to train with, Ferdinand. I needn't hold myself back to avoid killing you.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hubert.
So I am to train with you, My, will I even survive this encounter?
You don't have to patronize me. I am not the blood-crazed lunatic you are. Go easy on me, Ferdy. All right?
I only hope my mind doesn't wander to other things while we train.
So I'm facing you, Linhart? Good. I could use some practice against someone taller than me.
Oh, have it your way. But just for a little while.
It's okay, Moni. No need to be shy. It's just a little bit of sparring.
Right. But I will still try my best not to actually hurt you.
Remember when you first began teaching me stage combat? Those were some wild times.
The battlefield is our stage now, Dorothea. And we'll need real swords if we're to reach the final act.
Even at my most generous, the food here is merely adequate. But at least I get to share it with you.
You'd be lucky to go anywhere and find meals like those that grace the tables of most noble households.
We must look as if we are conspiring, huddled together like this.
Likely due to your reputation, which I'd prefer not to rub off on me. Please tell me if you ever miss Bridget's food, and I'll speak with the mess hall. Surely I'm allowed a small abuse of power from time to time.
I am thanking you, but also not. It would be wrong.
I'm glad it is not just you and me alone, Your Majesty, or else I would be reduced to a blubbering idiot.
Well, I'm certainly glad we avoided that. Although, does that mean you're a blubbering idiot all the other times we're alone?
Let me ask you something, Hubert. Have you ever told Edelgard that you...
Mealtime is when you put food in your mouth, not your foot.
What in Fodlan possessed you to invite the two of us? It's fine, but why?
Yes. Whatever nefarious scheme you're up to here, spit it out. Not that I mind, of course.
For the last time, Caspar, food is for eating and not inhaling. Hello? Are you listening to me?
Hey! I can chew and swallow at the same time!
Today must be a special occasion if you've invited both of the Mittelfranc Opera Company's latest and greatest.
Based on our friend's confused expression, I don't think that's quite it.
There's something to be said for working here with everyone else. Don't you think, Hubert?
Quite so. I will not refuse any situation I can twist to my advantage. Well, that was a nice change from the usual pressure we face.
Yes, it is good to feel like I've actually accomplished something from time to time.
You are always one step ahead of me, but today is my time to shine.
Go easy on yourself, Ferdinand. You've nothing more to prove to me.
Just look at what we accomplished together. Let there be no question the Empire will flourish.
I hope so, although I'm not certain how much one has to do with the other. I hope you can forgive me for the indignities you suffer at my expense, such as this one.
It was all part of our accord. Do not be sweating the smaller stuff. Our teamwork today is saying much about the future of both the Empire and Bridget.
Yes, I hope your land and mine can continue to cooperate just like this.
Would you care to join me for tea once we're finished, Your Majesty?
That sounds lovely. Let's quicken our pace so we have more time to enjoy it.
You did it, Your Majesty. Unless you think I also partially did it, in which case, thank you?
We did it together, and you were wonderful as usual. I always know who I can count on.
Behold, as I prove once again to be the superior worker in this most menial of tasks.
If you are that superior, perhaps I will simply let you do everything. I often hold reservations about our working together, but cannot deny it yields results.
Oh, stop muttering and just be proud of what we accomplished.
I know this is for Her Majesty, but I wouldn't mind if it turned into a chance to outshine you.
Well, what better way to get results than a little healthy competition? I am amazed we managed to get along well enough for our work to pass muster.
Indeed. I wouldn't be able to face Her Majesty with pride in my chest if we botched this task.
All right, I'm gonna annihilate this task!
Why are you getting so worked up? Work gets done so fast when the two of us pair up. I ought to just let you take over.
No way, smart guy. You're the brains that steer my brawn.
I'm glad I'm paired with you, Manuela. So glad that I'm even excited to be working.
Yes, it reminds me of our days in the opera company. But this time, you finally get to see I can do more than just strut about the stage. Things are simple with the two of us on the job. A shame I didn't meet any heartthrobs while we were at it, though.
Next time, Manuela. You're beautiful and charming, and that's a fact.